Alright, today we're going to be doing a video on one of my favorite little cheap set of headphones. That is the Sony MDR-ZX100s. Now, I use these a lot for not only just like listening to music, but I also really like using these for some of my little DIY audio recording projects, which of course is a lot of what this channel is dedicated to. Now, before I get on to anything more about this set of headphones, I'd like to point out that I'm actually recording this video at 60 frames per second. So if you're in a situation that can view YouTube videos at 60 frames per second, I'd encourage you to do so, because that will both look the best, and I'm hoping to see if this will come out better, because if this is something I could do frequently with my videos, I would definitely like to. I definitely prefer the high frame rate looks of 60 versus 30 or anything else like that. Now, taking a look at these headphones, they're definitely not too massive, but they do have their little bit of size to them. The ear cushions here are actually very, very comfortable, but like I said, they're not very big. They're not going to go across your whole ear. And same thing, both on the same side. Now, to distinguish right from left, the right side of the headphones has this little kind of red indicator here, so you know that you need that on the right to put that on your right ear if you want, of course, the most accurate sound. Now, one of the reasons I really, really like these headphones over others, especially something, say, like earbuds, you get a much more accurate sound for whatever sort of, like I said, DIY or like home audio recording project you might be doing. Now, I once was doing one of these a few years ago of my little DIY, kind of like a little EP, it's a rock EP, and I just I didn't have any care about it, so I just did it with a pair of crappy old earbuds I found at like a discount rack somewhere, and just these sort of earbuds overall, unless you're getting very, very high-end ones, but like I said, earbuds overall, they're really not going to give you the most accurate sound. So what happened was, I recorded everything. I kind of mixed everything to, decent levels. Like I said, just a DIY project, not like a professional, not like a professional effort, but, everything sounded good through those. But when I actually listened to it from speakers, from car speakers, or whatever, a more decent, actual, legitimate set of some sort of audio player, the bass was ridiculous. The bass was so, to use a photography term, overexposed. That's kind of how my brain works now. But to use the bass was so way too loud, and that was because the bass on these sort of earbuds that you'll use, these maybe earbuds that come with your iPhone or your Samsung or anything like that, those will definitely. It's just not giving you a very accurate bass. And one of the reasons I like this pair of headphones is they'll give you a much more accurate bass. And that's why I like these specifically for DIY audio recording projects, is that, no, they're very cheap. And when I say cheap, I mean very, very, very cheap. These, I think, originally retailed for $20, and I think they have actually been upgraded. I think there is a newer pair out, and these are down to like 15 now. So these are dirt cheap. I mean, like even by earbud standards, these are dirt cheap now. So these are something you can just get, pick them up off Amazon used or just cheaper and have no regrets about it. These are very, very cheap. Now, one of the only things that I'd say is a real negative about these, and it's not too much of a negative, but it's something you'll have to keep in mind throughout the whole use of it, is the cable is definitely relatively short. I find that the cable on this is generally shorter than what you'll find on most earbuds. So again, when you're just have this plugged into your computer and you're sitting at your desk or whatever, maybe you're editing music, just listening to music, perfectly fine, no issues whatsoever. But I also have to use these when I'm performing music or I'm having, someone else perform music. I have to plug this into my computer or my Yeti microphone, because that's what it would require, and then they'll have to put the headphones on and then go somewhere else to where their guitar or bass or whatever is. Then that becomes kind of problematic when you have to deal with a little bit of difference. That's definitely something I should point out. So overall, if you need a cheap pair of headphones and you'd like to do a bit of DIY audio recording, or you just want a decent pair of cheap headphones that will do the job for you, I highly recommend these, and also check out some of the other models in the same price range, because I'm sure those will definitely be they'll definitely do the job too.